Hello, Afro-Canadites. This is Afro-Canadio TV. If you're new to this platform, please consider to subscribe, consider to share, consider to like, because we share very valuable information that help Africans in Canada live here without stress, and Africans who wants to move here legally, tips that could help them do that without going through so much stress. Let's jump into what we are discussing. This is quite a very cold day. How much do I need to move to Canada? This is one question I get time and time again. It is one question that keep bugging my inbox, my calls, because people love this amazing country and they want to move, but they keep asking, okay, you that is here, how much do you think somebody needs to have to be able to move here? If you have been a follower of the Afro-Canadio community, you know that we have been an advocate of do it yourself. We have been an advocate of do not patronize visa agents, because they make travel really expensive, and secondly, a lot of them can be scandalous. A lot of them are scammers. A lot of them use fake documents during your application, which can mar your chances of being here. Because if you use fake document on your application and IRCC finds out, which they will definitely find out, you might get a 5-year ban from traveling to Canada. And of course, when you get a 5-year ban from Canada, they update the other country consulate, which could affect your chances of getting visa in other Western countries, as the case might be. So let's get into the question, how much do I need to move to Canada? The answer to that question is simple. How long do you want to stay in Canada, and what immigration route do you want to follow? If you are coming to Canada on a visitor's visa, how much do I need to come is a different question, because it depends on how long are you going to stay. And remember, your validity for your visitor's visa is 6 months. So if you're going to be staying more than 6 months, you'll be staying as an illegal immigrant here. So let's say you're coming on a visitor's visa, you're coming for a conference. The conference is lasting for a week, and after the week, you'll be going back. Give and take, your visitor visa application fee with your biometrics is $180. So you can do the conversion in your own country rates in Africa. That is the official money that you are expected to pay to be able to secure your visa. And then you'll be able to submit your passport, you'll be able to pay UPS through VFX to get your passport back. Give and take, if you're planning to come to Canada on a visitor's visa with $300, going to Abuja for your or Lagos for your biometrics, if you live outside Lagos and Abuja, or if you live outside the city where you have the VFX in your country in Africa, with $300 you should be able to do your Canadian visitor's visa application all by yourself. So if you're coming to Canada for study, all you need to do is to pay for your study visa fee, pay for your biometrics, pay for your medical, pay a deposit for your tuition. Depending on the course, some courses are between $10,000 and $15,000, and you have to pay a deposit, sometimes $3,000. If you're coming for a study, I usually recommend you budgeting between $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 Canadian dollars, which is what the Canadian immigration agents, the IRCC, usually expects as proof of fund, at least 10,000 Canadian dollars and upward. So do the conversion in your local currency rates. 10,000 Canadian dollars is what you are required if you are coming for study when you are submitting your proof of fund. So if you are doing your PR, you should be able to know that you have to pay for your right of residency fee, which is about 500 Canadian dollars, and you have to pay for your visa fee, you have to do your medicals and your biometrics and all of that. Usually there are official rates, and these are all the money you expected to pay, no more, no less. If you are patronizing a visa agent and he's telling you to bring probably 3 million, 4 million, 5 million for a visitor visa, you are the one who is shortchanging yourself, because you could do these things all on your own and you don't need to spend a lot of money doing them. If you can't do them yourself and you want professional help. Then there are professional helps, there are immigration lawyers, there are immigration consultants. The Africanadio community have a membership fee for anybody who wants to be a member of Africanadio community, and once you're a member of Africanadio community, you'll be able to get professional help without patronizing any visa agent. So this is a breakdown of the official fees that you need to pay to come to Canada. You don't need to pay humongous money to visa agents, we have always say on this channel. And like we keep repeating, it is against the Canada immigration law for you to patronize an uncertified agent to be able to move here, because like we said at the beginning of this video, the problem is the documents which they submit are usually not authenticated. They are not usually certified because they do a lot of things just to, get their work going. Do your background checks, do your work, do your research, and you will be able to find that it is much cheaper than you expected being here if you really want to be here. Like I said, and I always say, Canada is not for everybody. Canada is not for all Africans. Anybody can still be successful anywhere. People can be successful in Africa. People can be successful here. There are broke people everywhere. There are rich people everywhere. This is not a video where we are trying to solicit for people to move to Canada. No, but then this is a video for people who genuinely want to move to Canada but don't know how much it is required of them to move here. So let's say on a recap that you want to move to Canada on a visitor's visa. The max you should be able to spend on your visa processing should be between $300 to $500. And $300 to $500 in Nigeria, as at $300 to $500 Canadian dollars in Nigeria as at today is less than $400,000. If you want to come to Canada on a study visa, the money you are supposed to spend on the process should not be less than 12,000 Canadian dollars. I mean, with your tuition, your visa fee, your biometrics, your medicals, and all of that. So you don't need to patronize any visa agent. You can just go to the IRCC website and do it yourself. And if you cannot do it yourself, you think it's complex, you think the process is not something you can go through, then seek professional advice. Seek professional advice from certified people, and you will be definitely safe. Don't get yourself into things that you will regret. Don't get yourself into things that will cost you more money than is required. Until you come your way next time, it is still Africanadio TV. Please consider to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you here soon. Have a wonderful time. Bye.